Welcome. Welcome to Green Applications. I'm Dave Kilgore and I'm COO. I'm going to introduce Lee Crane before we get started.
I just wanted to thank Sun Tribe for their work here, thank Green Applications, and I want to particularly thank the government. Our governor was here the first part of his term and the last part of his term, so he's bookending this. And he has been in Orange County 4 times. And I really just want to thank him for the contribution that he has made to the Orange County economic activity, and wish him the best in whatever he does after governorship. All right, thank you.
So in 2014, we had the pleasure of announcing the startup of this plant with the aspirations of creating a premier printing and garbage decorating company here, and also a preferred employer within this region. I'm very proud to tell you we're well on our way on that journey. We currently have 250 team members with 50 full-time openings. If you know anybody that would like to work here, please send them our way. We're also growing at 30% a year, and we expect that growth rate to continue and even accelerate in 2018. So we've been very successful here, and we're very thankful for the support we received from Orange County and from the Commonwealth. We're gathered here today to celebrate the startup of a solar panel energy system that's on the roof above you and on the warehouse roof behind us. This is another significant milestone in our support of the community at large and of the environment. I'd like to congratulate all involved, and especially Taylor Brown at Sun Tribe Solar. Taylor, where's Taylor? Taylor. When I first met Taylor, I'd been here about 4 hours. Taylor told me he was going to install a very large solar panel system on our roof, and I didn't have to worry about anything. As you can imagine, as the new guy, I was really skeptical. And all I could imagine was all the issue that was going to come with it. Well, Taylor and Sun Tribe Solar were true to their word. We didn't even know they were here most of the time, and it's been a very successful project that you saw from the video, and as you'll see if you go on the roof with us later. Taylor, thank you, and thank your team for all the hard work. Following our program today, we're going to take you on a tour, and we're going to split you on 2 groups. If you'd like to see the solar panels on the roof, we're going to go up for a ribbon cutting ceremony. We're also going to take people around the plant. You're in the back end of the plant today, and you haven't seen the printing area yet, and that's where things really start to happen. So I hope you'll take advantage of that. Rob, can you raise your hand? Rob's our plant manager. Brian's our CFO. They're going to meet you out here at the end of the ceremony, and we'll split you up into groups and take you on a tour. Please welcome our next speaker, Trevor Francis, Vice President of Engineering at Sun Tribe Solar.
Dave. Sun Tribe is extremely proud to have been part of this project. It's been a pleasure working with you and your team at Green Applications. Part of our mission at Sun Tribe Solar is to help every organization realize its clean energy future. While each project that Sun Tribe designs and installs is special to us, the Green Applications project stands out as an example of the future of commercial solar here in Virginia. As you will see if you decide to brave the cold up on the roof, this is a large system. 857 kilowatts and 2,500 panels. It will produce over 1 million kilowatt hours annually, supply around 50% of the energy needed to power this facility, and is forecasted to offset 820 tons of CO2 per year. These numbers are great for Green Applications and great for the environment, but without the support of our state and local leaders, along with programs like VirginiaSAVES, projects like this might not happen. Further, DMME's participation has helped make this and other solar projects possible across the state, and thank them for their support. We would like to thank Greg Montgomery of Clean Source Capital and Bill Greenleaf of Virginia Community Capital for their work with the VirginiaSAVES program and their tireless efforts to make renewable energy more accessible. In addition, having a governor who understands the importance of clean energy and has established programs and legislation in support of it, has enabled businesses to make a transition into renewables and to reduce their energy consumption. It has paved the way for renewable energy companies like SunTribe to grow, creating jobs and fueling the economy in the Commonwealth. We thank Governor McAuliffe for all of his work with renewable energy and hope that the momentum he has established will continue with the new administration. Another reason we feel this array is changing the solar landscape in Virginia is that it's the largest behind-the-meter power purchase agreement, or PPA, in the state, and the first large-scale PPA. PPAs are an important financial mechanism to help facilities go solar while eliminating upfront costs. And the man I'm about to introduce is the reason they are possible here in Virginia. He has been working hard in the General Assembly to advance solar in our state and to ensure third-party PPAs are available to companies like Green Applications. It is an honor to have solar champion and Virginia House of Delegates Democratic leader David Toscano with us here today.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here. I hail from Charlottesville. We're all part of the Central Virginia region. And we talk a lot about solar in Charlottesville, but you guys are making it happen right here in this factory. So I'm really happy to be here, and really happy to celebrate a lot of very significant developments in this space. Trevor, I think you ought to bottle his comments because they're so significant in what's happening in the clean energy and the renewable space. There are a lot of entrepreneurial companies, small, nimble, quick companies who know what they're doing and want to take advantage of the climate out there to create these kind of initiatives and these kind of solar panels around the Commonwealth and around the country. It's cold out there right now, but that sun is shining and it's generating a lot of electrons that are going on in the grid and helping to power this facility and other facilities around the Commonwealth. This is going to be the future, I think, of solar energy in Virginia. A lot of these kind of PPAs, as they call them, power purchase agreements, where arrangements are made for a private developer to come in and do a project, arrange for the energy to be serviced out onto the grid and also serviced into the company that has the solar arrays there. We're going to continue to work very hard in this arena over the next couple of years. Now, one of the people who's been right at the forefront of this has been our Governor, Terry McAuliffe. And Bryce Reeves, my friend here, the senator from Orange, he says he owns all of Orange County, right?
Only County I have the whole thing.
Okay, so Senator Reeves and I, we've been watching Terry McAuliffe and what he's been doing over the last 4 years in Virginia. And to say what he's been doing in solar is remarkable is a total understatement. We were not on the map when Terry McAuliffe came to the governorship of the Commonwealth of Virginia. He put us on the map in terms of solar energy. And we have more projects going now and more megawattage being put online than ever before in Virginia. And it's all been part of this effort to build the new Virginia economy. We know in Virginia we cannot totally rely on federal largesse anymore because it's not coming our way. And so we have to innovate and be creative to create that new energy economy in the future. And our Governor, Terry McAuliffe, has been right at the forefront of this. I can tell you as well that if I misspeak about the data that I'm about to recite, he will correct me right there from that chair. What was it? When you came in, 5.4% unemployment, got down to 3.6% unemployment. You got that right, I think. Over 1,089 new projects since he came in as governor, 207,000 new jobs, and a remarkable $19.1951 billion.
19.6.
This is a routine. This is a routine we have going on here. Billion in capital investment in the Commonwealth. Since he came on, the largest single amount of capital investment of any governor in the history of the Commonwealth of Virginia. And I know he's only got a few more days, but I think he's going to have a few more announced before he gets out of here. It is my honor to introduce to you today my friend, His Excellency, the 72nd Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Terry McAuliffe.
Thank you, David Toscano. Thank you. Sit down, everybody.
Listen, the greatest legislator since Patrick Henry, I'm telling you, David Toscano. He and I have a long, long relationship together. I should actually tell you, we both grew up in Syracuse, New York. His father ran a tuxedo rental place in Syracuse, Toscano's Tuxedo Rental. So for my junior and senior prom, I would go to his father's place, and David would actually do my measurements. And here we are, 40 years later, David.
I sized you up a long time ago.
But I want to thank David's team for the great work they've done. Senator Bryce Reeves, honored to have you back with us again, sir. Thank you for all the great work that you have done, not only economic development, but work with our military. I thank you for the great partnership that we've had. And Sun Tribe and all the folks here, I thank you for your tremendous leadership. This is so important. And this is really nostalgic for me, important to be here today, David. As you know, when I came here in 2014, this facility was empty. And this facility had been closed. And 140 jobs had been lost here. And when we came back and did this announcement in 2014 to reopen this plant, and to come here today and to see all of this equipment and to all of these employees, and as he says, he's already hired 250. He's got 50 job openings today. So if you're watching on television, we got 50 high-paying jobs open right here in Gordonsville. Come in here. It is the greatest city in the entire United States of America. Right? I just want to thank all of you. This and David, thank you. So give him a great round of applause for what he did. It's really extraordinary. And David's gone over the numbers, and I do leave office in about 8 days, and he's gone through the economic numbers. We've had a great renaissance here. We're structurally full employment now in Virginia, 5-4 when I took office 4 years ago. I came into office, I inherited one of the largest deficits in the history of the state, $2.4 billion. I just presented my budget the other day. We're now leaving the most fiscally solvent budget in the history of our Commonwealth. Our early December numbers came in. We were about 11.4% for the month of December. We are now tracking at 5% for the year, which is, if we can continue that to go for the first 6 months, it is truly extraordinary. Our economy is humming today. We're back. We have built that new economy. We're the #1 state for cyber, #1 state for data, #1 state for unmanned systems, and we have moved, as David mentioned, tremendously on the issues of renewable energy. This is something that has been near to dear to my heart since I took office. When I took office, Virginia, believe it or not, only had 17 megawatts of solar. Embarrassing. One of the lowest in the country. I'm proud today that we now have 2,600 megawatts of solar that have been installed or under construction today. If you look at where we are today, it is the fastest increase anywhere in the United States of America. These are very important jobs for us. Our solar jobs last year increased 65%, just last year. We are a different state. A couple months ago, I was out in the ocean, in the Atlantic Ocean, the first utility scale solar wind project in the country. Guess where that is? Virginia Beach here. First one in the country that we just did that. So we've moved miles. 77,000 new renewable energy efficiency jobs have been created just in the last 4 years. That is a huge move for us, and that's why I wanted to be here today. I want to thank everybody here at Green Applications because, and we're all going to the roof because I'm going up. If I'm going up, you're going up. And we're all going to go up and cut that ribbon up there. But I want to thank the folks here at Green Applications because today we are going to juice it up and we're going to have 860 new kilowatt solar array on this roof. So give them another great round of applause for that great work that they have done. The Administration, Department of Mines, Minerals, and Energy have done a great job. I started a program, as you know, in 2015, Energy Saves, Virginia Energy Saves program. And since we started that program and the work that we have been able to do, we've created over 900 jobs. We have saved $70 million in energy savings. We have saved off 22,000 megawatts of electricity that was not used, that would have been used. And we've eliminated 27,000 metric tons of greenhouse gases. That is just since 2015 when we started that project. So it goes to show what we can do. This Virginia Saves program, a public-private, come in, we will work with you, and the work that's done here is truly extraordinary. I want to thank all the partners who have made this possible here today. This has been a joint effort with the legislature, working with the administration and the public and private sector. I thank all of you. I thank all of the great workers who are here with us today, and just tell you how much we appreciate all of the great work. I'm also announcing today through executive order we're doing 2 megawatts of the state that I'm now reducing, that we're going to create Department of Corrections, as well as Department of Juvenile Justice, as well as Forestry are now using their open land that they have to put 2 megawatts now of solar panels on 3 of our state agencies, which will save us right off the bat $155,000 a year, which is a great win for us. So we've made great progress. I just got back from Bonn, Germany, where I was at the World Climate Change event that we had over there, and I was very proud. People were shocked to hear it, but I announced that Virginia will be joining those 9 other RGGI states in the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, and people were shocked that a southern state actually was joining RGGI, and we are doing it here in Virginia because we are showing the way of what we need to do. We've made great progress, and we look forward to the next 4 years, and I can speak for Governor-elect Ralph Northam. He is going to continue on and continue to do this. We have just begun of what we needed to do, and you should know that I did put $2.2 million in our budget to continue these programs going forward. And as I say, I just released my budget. It has got money in it for everybody. It also puts the most we have in our cash reserve and our rainy day fund. The good news is we got a lot of money now. 4 years ago, we had a record deficit. And look at us today, and that's because of all the great folks. So great to be here in Gordonsville. Great to be in the greatest county in Virginia. Great day, and let's go up and cut that ribbon, folks, and let's juice it up.